Alright, hey guys, how's it going today? Sorry about the wind. Find every time I make a video there's always wind in the video. Sorry about that, can't pick the wind day. But today basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going away to university. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to change the oil in my car. Now, what are the perks of changing your oil yourself? Okay? One perk, it's extremely easy. Takes about probably 30 minutes out of your day. You also can buy synthetic oil. Now this synthetic oil right here, it's the Pure Plus technology, the new stuff that Pennzoil came out with. It's made from natural gases and all that stuff, and there's a lot of videos on how great oil it is and stuff like that. So this stuff went on sale for 30 bucks and it's regular 60, so it's basically like half price. So what I did is I bought this, and then I bought my my oil filter, just a Fram extra guard 3 times. This is the one that fits my car. So it's a pod filter kind of looking thing. It's not one of those just screw-ons or whatever. So I'll show you how to do everything when we get to the point. But basically, yeah. So I bought this. This was 10 bucks, and this was 30 bucks. This is a $40 deal, probably like 44 bucks with tax and everything like that. And if I was to go to the dealership and get this done, it'd be around 130 bucks with like labor and like buying their synthetic oil. Like if I was to get the exact same, this is top line, best oil you can pretty much buy, except for like Royal Purple if you're using like some sort of like racing car or something like that. But my car is getting old, don't really need that. I just run synthetic oil because it's just as cheap as buying the conventional oil. Because I get it on sale, so that's a good thing. Basically, all you guys are gonna need is your 5-liter tub of oil or whatever you need for your car. I think my car takes 4.1 or something like that, so I'll figure that out. All you need is an oil filter wrench. This one fits my car. I also have this one if I need it. This one also works pretty good. You can get strap ones too that go around the oil filter, yeah, I'm just using that. You need something to get all the oil that's going to come out of your car, so that'll be able to hold all the oil, and you're going to need something to put it in. So I'm just using my oil, or my old synthetic oil that I used when this went on sale. This went on sale at Black, what was it? Black, I can't even talk. Black Friday for 17 bucks. So this is regular 40 buck oil or whatever it is. It went on for 17 bucks. It was pretty sick. So I bought 2 of those, and I changed my oil twice with that stuff too. But going up to the Pennzoil Premium. Yeah, so basically what I got my car on right now is, I'll go down to here. So as you guys can see, I'm just using ramps. Now if you guys don't know how to put your car on ramps, it's extremely simple. It's as simple as just fucking kind of putting it up, getting the tires lined up, and then just riding the clutch a little bit, or if you have an automatic, just letting your automatic give it a little bit of gas to go up. Can be a little bit scary if you do it your first time and stuff like that, so maybe have a buddy just to make sure you're on the ramps and everything like this. But I did this by myself, and it's pretty much perfect. You get good after a little while. So yeah, another thing too, right off the bat, that I'm gonna notice is, if you guys notice, my car, my oil filter's right there, and I don't have to like move anything. There's no there's no what's it, skid plate, a skid guard. There's usually like a plastic skid guard right here that you have to unscrew and stuff like that, and it's kind of time consuming when you do it that way and shit. So that isn't on mine cracked, and I just never put it back on, so I said screw it. And it's kind of a bad idea just because my AC belt's right there, my serpentine belt's there for the winter. So I might have to look into buying a new one and putting it on, or finding one at a junkyard or something. But yeah, so this is the underneath of my car. My oil filter is really simple to get to. It's literally right here. Like, here's the front of my car, and then you move down, and it's literally like right here. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna loosen this bolt back here. And I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see this. Now, I'm trying to aim it at you guys a little bit. But this bolt right here, this is where your oil is all stored, right in here, this big old metal thing right here. And then this bolt right here, I'm pretty sure it's a 17-inch bolt for my car, and that's the bolt that I need to loosen up, and then the oil is just gonna start spluing everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna move into that. So that's the first thing that I'm gonna be doing, is taking off that and letting the oil drain out and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go do that now. I'm gonna go get my thingamabobber, this thing. This under here. So also another thing too is, when you put this in, try to put it a little bit further back, like the bolt thing's right here. and then that's pretty much where this is ended up, just because it's gonna go shoo, it's gonna just shoot out really quick, and then it's gonna slowly drop, and then you can keep pulling it back like this whenever you need it. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do, that's first thing, I'm just gonna take this little bolt up here, loosen it, and I'm gonna just screw it off with my hand, and then oil will start spewing everywhere. So I'm gonna do that now. Alright, so I got this loosened here, so I can just move it with my finger, as you guys can see right there. So I can move it with my finger. Got my drain pad right here. Going to pull this off. Going to keep moving this until it's about to come, and then it's gonna fly everywhere. So as you guys can see, all the oil's coming out there, going into there. And I'm just gonna let this drip for a while. Also, I'm wearing gloves, as you guys can see. Gloves are definitely the best way to go with this, because you don't want to get all this oil on your hands, especially too, guys, if you guys just went for a drive. Doing an oil change is definitely not the best idea, because this oil right here can be really warm and stuff. Like right now, I went for a drive about an hour ago, and it's still kind of warm. So yeah. So that's all we're gonna do, is we're gonna let this drain out for a while, and yeah, and then we'll move on to the next step, which is getting the oil filter off, so which is right there. So stay tuned. All right, so for the next part is we're going to be taking off this oil filter. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to take this, get this like kind of right under it. You're gonna get it to the point where it's loose enough so you can just sort of take it off with your hands. Now I'm gonna move this back a little bit more so no oil gets everywhere. So you're just gonna hand tighten this off, let her just plop right in there, because it doesn't really matter. So yeah, and then you're just gonna let this this all drain out in there, the oil filter goes and everything. So yeah, that's basically it. And then this is what's gonna come out of it, which is right here. This is your old, I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but this is your old oil filter, which is right there, that just plop down in there. So yeah, there's a couple O-rings on here that you have to change, and I'm gonna do that right now, so give me a sec. Alright guys, so after you have this little canister that holds the oil filter on, what the next thing you're gonna have to do is you're gonna take out two O-rings. Now, so the first O-ring is, if you can see, it's right here, goes all the way around the bottom lip here. Now basically all you have to do is take like a flathead screwdriver, go under there, and just kind of pry it up and pry it out. And then with your new Fram or whatever oil filter you get, it'll come with the O-rings to replace. So here's the big one, and then the little one goes right in here. Now you need to use an Allen key, which is right here, to get this out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw this back on to the manifold right there. I'm going to screw back on, and then it's going to be a lot easier just to screw this out and then screw it back on. Now sometimes you can, this is called like a drain plug or whatever it is, like you can take this off first and then unscrew it if you want, but it doesn't really matter. I just take the whole thing off and then put it back on. Yeah, you know, there's a couple different ways to do this, but that's the way I was doing it. Now also, as I can see, I thought I might have gotten the wrong oil filter, but usually, you know, I don't mess that up. As you guys can see, this oil filter has little orange things around it, and then this old one didn't have the orange things around it, but they're the same size and everything like that. So, and the same thing. So CH 9641, and then I guess CH 9641 right there as well. And then if you guys can see it, right there, CH 9641 on this too. So maybe they switched it up so it doesn't get so like torn up like this. As you guys can see, it's all like, it looks like it's been turned and stuff like that, and it's not. I don't know, they're all bent and shit. So maybe that's what Fram's doing to fix that. Hopefully it doesn't ruin my car or anything, but it seems like it's the right size and the same thing. So alright Fram, you might be watching this video if my car blows up, but basically yeah, so I'm putting this on. Basically all you have to do is just plop it right down there, and yeah, you'll just do that. So I'll do that after I get the O-rings off and everything. So yeah, that's the next thing we're going to do, is just get that first O-ring off, tighten it back onto the manifold, and then take the other one off. So also too, I put the drain plug back in, that little 17mm bolt that all the oil came out of. I put that, just hand tightened it back in so no more oil drops, starts dropping out of it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to move on to now. Alright, so I got the little drain plug there with the Allen key out. I got her right here with me, right down there. See the little O-ring inside of her. So as you guys can see, there's a little O-ring right there. All you're going to do is going to take the little thingamabob again, the little flathead screwdriver, and you're just going to pull this. This one's a little harder, but you should be able to do it. And then with your frame, it'll come with a or whatever oil filter. It'll come with a new one that you can put on just in safety precautions and stuff. Also, I don't think I said, but this is how I got the oil filter off too, with these things right here. All I did was I put it around like this, and then I yanked it like that. Basically, that's how I got it off in the first place. Don't think I said that, but that's how I did that. So I'm gonna change this little O-ring, put this back on, and then I'm gonna tighten up the drain plug back there, and you'll be ready to put the oil, the new oil in. So we're gonna move on to that. Alright, again, sorry about the wind. The next thing what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fill her back up with oil. So as you guys can see, you guys can read the top of your oil cap to see which oil you need. Mine is 5W20. So all you gotta do is get a little funnel like I did. Get a funnel like this. You're gonna pour however much oil that your car needs, or has in the manual or whatever it is. I'm pretty sure mine's 4.1 or 4.3, something like that. I'm just gonna put 4 liters in, and then I'm gonna roll her back down off the thing, and then I'm gonna recheck the dipstick and then get it to the perfect level, so I don't put too much in and stuff. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do next. Yeah, just get that. We're gonna put some old Pennzoil premium Pure Plus technology shit in here. Hopefully, works out good. All natural gases and stuff like that. Hopefully oils all turn to this alternative and stuff. So yeah, so I got my 5W20 as you guys can see there, and we're all ready to go. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'll end her. Geez, I can't even talk. I'll end this video. So. Alright guys, so just to finish her off, got my oil here, just what's left over of it. I put around 3.5 quarts into it. I'm probably going to have to top it off now. But basically all you guys are going to have to do is just top it off when you get to a flat surface. Let your car warm up, or take it for a little drive, just to get all the oil going through there and stuff like that, and to get it to operating temperature, and just let it cool down for about 5 minutes to get the best check of oil of how much you got in there right now. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to check the oil and see how much oil we got in there and everything like that. Actually, I'll do this now. Just give me about a minute, and I'll show you guys how nice and clear it looks and stuff. So there's a plane going overhead. As you guys can see, World War III starting, and as you guys can see right there, it's pretty much a perfect match right there. It's kind of dripping down a little bit because I got it upside down, gravity's working, but as you guys can see, nice and clean. Barely see like oil on it whatsoever, but it's there. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps. This is very easy to do. Also, what you guys got to do, it's probably going to be blurry because it's not going to be on focus, but the other thing is you guys got to check to see if there is any leaks under your car whatsoever, on the ground, anything like that. So just make sure that you did everything right and there's no leaks whatsoever, okay? So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like up, and yeah, I'm going to make videos like this all the time. So good luck.